Good evening, everyone. 9 months. I have lived 9 months according to Ben Franklin's Moral Perfection Project that he outlines in his autobiography. This quarter has been excellent. The numbers, which you'll see in a bit, they also prove that I did better this quarter than the other 2 quarters. Besides counting the virtues, I've done quite a few feats that would make Ben proud. To begin with, I started the quarter by reading Walter Isaacson's wonderful biography on Ben. It's the biggest book I've read this year, and if anything, it's really inspired me to really focus on the virtues and beyond to improve both myself, those around me, and the community. Another highlight that I've done this quarter is to join a leadership movement here in my hometown, Brownsville, called Leadership Brownsville. Leadership Brownsville is when people apply, and if you get selected, which I was privileged enough to have been selected, they take you around town over the course of 9 months for you to meet and get to know the leaders, the movers, and shakers of the community. That way, if you want to make an impact on your hometown, then you know where to go and to whom to talk to. And the people that were selected, they remind me of Ben's Junto Club. They were ordinary people, but they were all united with the common cause to improve both themselves and the community. Besides that, I really embraced the Ben Franklin lifestyle. I, in fact, purchased a trading card with Ben's face on it next to my business cards. And going back to Toastmasters, I was the one in charge of giving the impromptu topics, and I made them Ben Franklin themed. And I printed out these Ben Franklin cards, and I wrote the prompts on the back. First, I mentioned a little snippet of Ben's life and followed up with a question based on it. Now let's see what the numbers have to say.
The first thing that really sticks out right away is the fact that there are only 2 red blocks for this entire quarter. I put a red block whenever I have transgressed, whenever I have sinned 4 or more times, because that would be whenever I would have broken a virtue more than half of the days of any given week. And fortunately, for this quarter, I have only done that twice, for both justice and for waking up too damn late. The best virtue this time around was not humility, but sincerity at only 8 times. And the worst virtue, again, is awakening. However, this time it was 28 times and not 35. We've had overall improvements, as you can see in the green highlighted section. Green means improvement, red means, uh-oh, you broke this virtue more than last quarter. From best virtues to worst virtues, we have sincerity broken 8 times, humility 10, resolution 13, cleanliness 14, resolution 17, attention 17, justice 17, education 18, industry 19, sex transmutation 20, stoicism 21, temperance 27, awakening 28.
If you are a Ben Franklin purist, you will notice that some of these virtues are different. Well, I changed some of them to fit more with either this century or with myself.
The virtue that I've improved the most would be attention at 14. I broke it 14 times less than the last time. And the virtue that I've failed on the most would be resolution, which I broke 4 more times than quarter number 2.
Excellent results all around. Like I said in the previous progress report, I gave myself some homework. By the end of the year, I will have read Young Benjamin Franklin. Now, I'm 24 years old. By the time Ben was that age, he was already a very accomplished man. So, by reading this, I really hope that some of his ingenuity will rub off on me. On a more humorous note, I want to do a video where I do a Ben Franklin bucket list, where I film myself doing things that Ben would have done. It's gonna be a total shit post, but it's gonna be a funny video. It's gonna be a funny video for the lulz. It'll be funny. So have a good week. Wait, have a good quarter. Have a good rest of the year. Have a good rest of the year. Take care. Kick ass.